Hello guys and welcome to another video here in Union Arena in the Tabletop Simulator. Today we are taking a look at the new Demon Slayer cards, as you can see by the action points here. Now this set is going to release on the January 21st, I think, so it's like in 5 days, which means that I decided to do a pre-release event here in the simulator. I already did this with the Code Geass set when it released, and if you want to see how to set this up, you can check out that video. But basically, you divide all the cards into common, uncommon, rare, super rare cards, stack the common and uncommon cards together, the rare and super rare cards together. You multiply them and then you draw the booster from there, which means 10 cards from the common and uncommon deck, and 2 cards from the rare, super rare set. So before we roll the dice and start our battle, I would say we look at our cards, because I haven't done this yet. I already draw like 5 booster here, as you can see, 60 cards. There should be 10 super rares, and I think 50 common uncommon cards here. So let's take a look. So we're starting off with the rares already. We got the super rare Rengoku. It seems like in this new set there are 3 colors. It's red, purple and yellow gets like a lot of new cards, which is like a great boost. I will take a look at these cards once I draw them, but it seems like he has impact 1 and you can sideline a character, then blade, okay. And he is set to active on the field. Okay, the next one is a rare card, the Zenitsu Step, when play double energy, pretty standard. And now the common cards should come, lower 4. Seems like the purple contains like the evil cards from the anime. Then Zenitsu, 0 cost, Inoku, this is an uncommon, right? Double energy. That's why I don't know this character. Oh, it's a wife, okay. And yeah, a bunch of common cards. The Tanjiro too. See if we can draw right. So far we got the Rengoku right. Okay, this is our next rare character, super rare. Now the super rare rate might be a little bit off because I put a little bit more on them, just to make it a little bit more interesting. We got the raid Inosuke, pretty good. The rare card is the Rui character card. Again, I will just go briefly over most of these cards. These are like the common cards that I don't take a closer look at. Then we get a double rare, we get Tengen, and we got the water breathing. Again, more common cards. This one is also a common card. Got another water breathing rare in the Rengoku rare. And this one is the last uncommon. So we got the Gyotaro rare. This is kind of like the Jogo from the Jujutsu Kaisen set, I think. And the Tanjiro rare. So in total we got 2 super rares in this pack, or in this deck, which is pretty good and pretty standard rate. Alright, let's do the same thing over here on the blue side. Again, we start with the rare cards. We got the Tengen and the water breathing as a rare. I will skip over the common cards because we will see them in play anyways. This is our first super rare, it's the red Zenitsu. Really good. If Inosuke is on your field, draw 2 cards, then place 1 card from behind to the sideline. And if Tanjiro is on my field, he has double damage. Okay. And there's a Tanjiro, it's a standard rare card. Got more common cards here. We got the Muzan rare, it's just a color trigger. And the Tanjiro red rare. Let's see who is our last character. It's double rare, so we only have 1 super rare in this deck, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, I raised the odds a little bit, but it seems like it was still a little bit hard to pull. Is this all? Oh no, we're missing 1, sorry. My bad. Yeah, this, again, a double rare. So only 1 super rare in this deck. That's not good. Alright, let's throw the dice to see who will go first. We have 1 on the red side and 6 on the blue side, so blue will go first. Alright, let's start the game here on the blue side. We draw our hands over here. We got 2 of the 0 cost characters, which is enough, I think, for the first turns. And we got the 2 costs to follow it up, and also double energy card. Now I don't really remember if you draw in the first turn, but I think you don't draw in the first turn, right? Yeah, we don't draw a card on our first turn. So we just rest 1 action point to play the lower 4 0-cost character, then sideline, draw a card. Let's untap and end our turn. We gain 2 action points over here and draw a card. I think it might be better to go second in the pre-release event. We get both our super rares on our hand, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so I think we can do a lot in this game. I think I also play the lower 4 into the energy area, and then I will play the Inosuke, sorry, because we have his raid character on hand. Let's untap and end our turn. Alright, we draw now and got 2 cards. I think we are not able to move anyone into the front line for a long time because we need all the energy. Let's play our second 0-cost, and then let me see what these characters do. So the Nesco is just a double energy generation, and the Zenitsu is a searcher for Tanjiro, Nesco, and Nezuko, sorry, and Inosuke. I think I will go ahead and play our double energy character for next turn, so we have enough energy for our other characters. Okay, let's untap over here and end our turn. Alright, we stay at 2 action points, draw another card. And there is the KO spell. If you have a Tanjiro on field, it's a 5k. Okay, and there's our Tanjiro. When blade ability, play 1 Nezuko from your hand onto the front line. Okay. Should we move someone to the front line? We have also the option for search, but I'm not sure if we have any of these characters on this side. Darky or Gyotaro. We are also missing a double energy character. You know what? I think I will use this as well. So let's go ahead and move the lower 4 to the front line to do some early damage. We play another 0 chorus to gain 2 energy, and then we play we're always going to be together. Search. Look at the top 7 cards for a Gyotaro or 1 Darky card. Let's search the top 7. This is tasty. Yeah, we're not gonna hit anyone. I would be kind of surprised too. But at least we can recycle some of these cards to the bottom of the deck, because we need a little bit more energy generation. Okay, let's move to the attack phase. Swing with the lower 4, and because there's no one on my opponent's front line, we hit the life, and this one is a get trigger. Okay, let's untap over here and end our turn. Okay, we gain our third action point, draw another card, and it's another Inoku. Okay, double energy, we need 3 for them though. We have 4 in total. Let's put our lower 4 to the front line. This is also Darky, okay. So I could search it, probably. Seems like the Muzan archetype revolves all around like killing your own characters too, and maybe bringing them back to life like the Mahito. This one can gain impact +1. It's pretty good. I think we play the Zenitsu and the Inoku this turn maybe. So let's also move the Susanoo to the front line. And start the turn by playing 1 Zenitsu. Again, she is double energy generation. Look at the top 4 cards, reveal up to 1 Tanjiro, Nezuko, or Inosuke, and add them to your hand. And then I need to sideline 1 card. Let's search the top 4. There's the Tanjiro. I don't know if the other characters would be good. The double action point Tanjiro too. We need to bottom deck these, right? Yep. Add this to the hand, and I can sideline one of the Inoku, I think. No, this character can just sideline a 3k. Okay, that's pretty standard, and has double energy action point cost, which is kind of odd. And then I guess we play Inoku and one Musan, I guess. Then move to attack phase, attack with the 1k, and my opponent wants to block with him because he can draw one card when it gets sidelined. However, always take the damage first. It's another trigger, and then we swing. This character will get sidelined, and my opponent can draw a card. Let's switch everyone back to active and end our turn. Okay, let's get our third action point, draw one card. The Zenko, look at the top card and then place it on the top or bottom. So we can kind of search for what we're doing here. We definitely need more energy. Maybe I will just raid the Inosuke, so we can KO someone. I think that's a good idea, because I cannot do much more. Let's play the Zenko into the energy line. Look at the top card of your deck, then place it on the top or bottom of my deck. So let's take a look. We're gonna bottom deck this. Although no, hold on, I kind of need to double energy generation. I will keep this on top. Okay. Then we play the Zenitsu. Sorry, the Tanjiro. I don't have a Netsuro in my hand, so I cannot play her. And for our last action point, we will raid the Inosuke. Move him to the front line. Activate the Event Blade ability. If Zenitsu is on my field, I can choose one character and switch it to active. Oh, that's pretty unfortunate. Let's just switch him to active. I don't really need to do that. And then if Tanjiro is my field, this character gains impact 1. I have Tanjiro and Zenitsu, so this guy has impact 1. Let's move to the attack phase, swing with him. Now since he has impact 1, I don't want to block with this character, even though I can draw a card. I will save this one up for like another attacker that will come the next turns. So we'll just take 1 damage. And it's not a trigger. Okay, so let's untap over here and then out. Alright, we draw 1 card. We got a Rengoku. We need our SR character desperately, and we cannot play a lot of cards, so we're gonna draw an action point draw first. This is 0 cost Tanjiro. Let's move the Musan and the Inoku to the front line. We're still at 3 energy. We can sideline the Hashibara. How we will do that though? We need to sacrifice someone. Let's play one of the Rengoku. I can give a character plus 1000 for this turn, which doesn't really matter. It's gonna be him. And then for the last one, let's play the lower your heads and crouch down. Sideline one of my characters, and then I can choose one character on my opponent's field and sideline it, and then I draw a card. So I will sideline the Rengoku, I think. And I will decide to sideline the Inosuke. I think that was correct, right? Let's search again. Sideline 1 character on your field. If you do, sideline 1 character on my opponent's field and draw a card. Okay, let's draw a card. Place 1 card from the sideline, from your hand into the sideline. Sideline this card, choose up to 1 action point and switch it to active. Oh, this is an interesting card, to be honest. Let's move to the attack phase. We have 4 attacks coming in, which is pretty good. Let's swing with our big bodies first. 3k. Not a trigger. 3k. A special trigger. Do I prevent damage or do I KO 3k? I'm at 4 life cards. I think it's better to KO 3k, so I will decide to KO the Musan. Then 2k. Not a trigger. And 1k, a 2k again. We have a draw trigger. Okay, let's untap over here and end out. Okay, so let's start our turn. I think this game might be over. We got a 3 cost. If there's a purple red character on your opponent's field, this costs only 2. Okay, maybe this saves us. I think go up to 4. So we can, yeah. Let's move the Tanjiro to the front. We will play the Michiru, because there's a purple character on my opponent's field. I can play him for 2 energy. So now I have 4, which means I can activate the water breathing technique. Took care of 5k, which will be him. And for the last action point, I will play the Inoko on the front line. So I have another blocker, and then I will swing with the Tanjiro. 3k, our opponent can move both characters and try to end it next turn. So I think I will not block it. And I don't get a trigger. Okay, let's untap over here and end our turn. Okay, we draw one card. It's a demon power, so I can give someone impact +1 if the chosen character has 5000 battle points. This one can KO 4k and switch it to active. Okay, but we only have we have 3 energy generation. 2 attackers. I could play the demon power and move someone to the front line. I'll play the Tanjiro for 4. Sideline a character. I think that's the play. And then we save the impact +1 for next turn. So let's play the Sensei, the Kagaya, into our energy line. Now we're at 4 energy. I'm gonna switch to action points. Play the Tanjiro on the front line. When played, choose up to one character with 3000 or less battle points on your opponent, front line and sideline it. Which will be, doesn't really matter, but it's gonna be the Inoku. Then we enter battle phase, swing 2000. Again, we take the damage first. It's not a trigger. And then swing 1000, which will be blocked by this character. Okay, let's untap over here and end our turn. He barely managed to survive this turn. Let's untap over here too. Draw one more card. I think next turn the game is pretty over. We have 4 energy. We need to block 3 attacks and he has 4 life. We can only play 1 character too. Let's do an action point draw. This character against 1000 battle points. It only costs 2. So let's move the Senko to our front line. Lady Tanjiro and Lady Muzan. Oh no, Daki, sorry. The Daki to the energy line. This character will be blocked. No, 1 character can go through. So we attack. Tanjiro can block. Hold on. We attack Tanjiro. I will block it with this character, I think. So I can draw a card. Then attack Zenitsu and it will be blocked with this character. Okay, let's untap and end our turn. Okay, we untap over here too, draw a card. Before we draw the Zenitsu, there is the Rengoku, double block. Pretty decent. So we have 2 impact hits. And my opponent has 1 life card. It's really unlikely that there's a final trigger there. So we just need to give our Tanjiro one of these buffs. Which means we need to save 2 energy. Let's put the Zenitsu to the front line. You can reset 1 action point with him. I think it's not necessary. I want to have him as a swing. It's a possible swing. Okay. Play 1 Tanjiro, play 1 of the Muzan, and then we use a demon power. I will use it on this Tanjiro, give him +1000. If this character has 5000 or more battle points, it gains impact +1. So there's our impact character, and we have 4 more attacks. So let's try to finish this game. We swing 5k, impact 1. My opponent doesn't need to block it because the life, because I hit the life anyways. And the last card is a draw trigger. Tasty. GG. So this was a pretty interesting game. My first pre-release for the Demon Slayer set in Union Arena. Seems to be pretty interesting. There's new cards for the red color and there's a lot of buffs for the yellow color, which is like heavily needed. What do you guys think about this set and which of the English sets are like your favorites? I think I still enjoy the Jujutsu Kaisen set the most, I think. There's a lot of nice gimmicks here. But yeah, the Code Geass and this set seems to be nice too. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, just check out my other videos on the channel, check out the playlists, and maybe leave like a comment or subscribe there. See you guys next time.